Hey y'all, so I'm going through some of the Israeli nuclear program just to kind of see what was going on years ago. But anyway, in like 1961 and 62, President Kennedy was concerned about Israel having nuclear weapons. They claim, well, Israel claims that they were using it for energy purposes with the option kind of in a sneaky, underhanded way to maybe turn it into weapons grade later on. Just saying, that's what it seems like just from everything I've read so far. And I'm only maybe a few days into this. But anyway, let's just look at this is this Kennedy, Damona, and the nuclear proliferation problem, 1961 to 62. This is a document that's cited in this main document here that says Secretary of State Rusk to President Kennedy, your appointment with Ogden R. Reed, recently ambassador to Israel, 30th of January 1961, with memorandum and chronology attached. It's secret and it's an excised copy. Here's the problem. It's 9 pages, but not all of it's legible. Looks like something burned here. And then this is not easy to read. So what I'll do is I'll just put it into the description section if you want to try to make heads or tails out of it, because I can only do maybe the top part, but it gives you just a little bit of what was going on during that time. So anyway, I'll read the first maybe 2 pages, 1.5 page, whatever, just a little bit that I can make out, and then you can go back and see if you can figure it out. But anyway, so this is Secretary of State, Washington, January 30th, 1961, memorandum for the president. Subject, your appointment with Ogden R. Reed, recently ambassador to Israel. Mr. Reed, who has just resigned, an American ambassador, excuse me, had just resigned as an American ambassador to Israel, made a creditable record during his 18-month tenure. He gained the friendship and respect of Prime Minister Ben-Gurion and Foreign Minister Golda Meir. I think it's Golda Meir. I think that's how you say it. Both he and his charming wife made an excellent impression on the Israeli public by studying Hebrew and by friendly interest in many aspects of Israeli life. Mr. Reed has effectively represented our country, frequently securing Israeli cooperation in specified courses of action, despite delicate and difficult obstacles. Items of current interest in our relationship with Israel include Israel's atomic energy activities. Since this is an item of specific interest in our relations with Israel at this time, I'm enclosing a separate memorandum on the subject. Arab-Israel relations, while progress towards an Arab-Israel settlement has not been achieved, there has been a diminution, what's diminution of border violence? Why didn't they just say like this diminishment? Anyway, diminution of border violence and other unfriendly manifestations between the two sides. Mr. Reed may be commended for his efforts during various incipient crises in persuading Ben-Gurion and his government to follow courses of moderation. Israel's economic progress. We have continued our policies of helping Israel's economic growth with the programs totaling for fiscal year 1960 approximately $62,500,000. This is a slightly over the average United States government aid extended to Israel over each of the 12 years since its birth. With such assistance, as well as contributions from German reparations payments and generous donations from the Jewish groups in this country, Israel has registered remarkable economic progress. At present, per capita gross national product is higher than that of several Western European countries. Israel's security. We agreed last spring to sell Israel important early warning radar equipment, but have declined a request for an elaborate and costly ground to air missile system on the grounds that the UAR would undoubtedly seek similar. I guess the United Arab Emirates, no, that wouldn't be it. That would be the UAE. UAR, I'm not sure, would undoubtedly ask similar weapons from the US with, oh boy, something. Anyway, dangerous. Blah, blah, blah. Can't see that. Our policy of recent years of not becoming a supplier of significant types or amounts of arms to nations of the Near East, although posing somewhat of a financial burden, Israel has been able to procure most of its military supplies from France and other European sources. A brief biographic sketch of Ambassador Reed is enclosed, along with the special memorandum concerning Israel's atomic energy activities. I think that's Dean Rusk. I think that's who the name. So anyway, like I can't read the rest of that. But anyway, make heads or tails of it if you can. I'll look at some more of these documents and get posted up. But anyway, talk to y'all later. Bye.